Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the beta plan. So, last we left off, we saw our sons fighting against each other, and my son at the end, my second son, being murdered by simply a madman. Possessed. Oh dear. I will never ever like this man, and in fact, he also hates me. I'm his rival, apparently. Is he in my court? He's in my court. What the? We will execute him. I don't care about the piety. He killed my son. He is executed. That will not go unpunished. Now, there's a start for a new video. Let's continue as we try to be the Tenacious Tribals. Let's see here. Not an interesting war. We don't care about that. Had a daughter come of age, I remember. Yet another Midas touched. You know what? I will keep her. I don't know who sent and all the people that were in the list. I see that very quickly. Allah. Allah is near over here. Near Byzantium. Silesia, we already have a binding there. I don't want to put everybody there. Lithuania, a single guy. Mordvin. No, it's reasonably close, but he is a vassal under. He does have a claim to Mari. You know what? He might actually be a proper marriage. There you go. We'll give it to him. Well. So, let's see what else we can do. We could start and try and conquer some other lands. I mean, how many men do you have? 450. That's not a lot. And you are at war with the Subjugation of Volga, Bulgaria. These are all your men. Before you are placed among something else, time for another episode with war. We'll declare war on you. And we'll put down the speed a bit. And we will also declare war on you. And then we have to wait for a little save, which is why that went wrong. Still haven't set the save to 1 per year. As I'm recording these sessions in rapid succession. Because I want to make sure that whenever somebody lands on my YouTube channel, you have something to watch in the beginning. And after that I was planning on well, 1 video a day. That would be good. I'm already working ahead of schedule here. So that should be doable. And it might not always be CK2, but certainly if the videos are only going to be like 15 to 20 minutes long, that should be quite doable. Alright then. Time to kick some ass. We all of a sudden have an extra vassal. Ah, because these lands were divided into 3, I see. Well, we'll have to see. If you are over your vassal limit, it is quite possible that people, when the inheritance happens to your sons, that they, well, to simply put it, they say goodbye to you and do not want to be part of your realm anymore. So that is always a little bit of a risk. But, and we're going to take 2 more vassals. Yeah, that could definitely be a risk. But we'll have to see. There is little else that we can do than just reconquer them if they do. I do not want to give out away too much of my money. I have 200 gold. Oh, the Orthodox faith triumphed. I don't mind. And my son has 173. Together we have enough for a kingdom. Together we can form a kingdom. Oh, and my son is also going to war again. If we accept, we will be part of the Kievan subjugation of Volga, Bulgaria. He wants to go for the whole of Mordvin. I am intrigued. I am intrigued, my son. You will have my support in this. I will help you with that. That is very interesting. Volga Bulgaria, by the way, who doesn't know, is this entire kingdom. It's called Volga Bulgaria. Because, well, I'd hoped to click on it, but I couldn't, or click on it to show you more. This is the Volga. One of the more famous rivers in the world, I would even dare and say. Not as long or as famous probably as, for instance, the Nile or the Mississippi. But a big river nonetheless, with quite some importance, certainly for the Russian continent. Now we captured some people. Are they worth any ransom? I have captured some people. That's... You don't care about her. You don't even care about her despite her being a noble. But he doesn't want her. So we'll just offer peace and say thank you for the lands. And we'll march down south. And we're going to get a new vassal. I hate to do this because we're now going way over our vassal limit, but we're kind of obligated to do so. I mean, I could give it to somebody else, but the lands that we're taking are now in a new de jure duchy. So then I have the feeling like it's not very smart to give it away to somebody else. And putting the duchies then at risk of having weird borders. Sometimes I don't like weird borders. Sometimes I even make sure that some duchies do not get their own natural weird borders. But it's more for the for the fact that why do my vassals? You are over here. Oh, they are going to war against this probably. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're trying to do? I'm not sure right now. Are you sieging? You are sieging this from me. These vassals are being good. These vassals are not being so good. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. Let me try and remember what I was talking about. Well, I can't remember. Then it must not have been important and just have been a little bit of a filler. Oh, the de jure borders, I already know. Sometimes I change even de jure duchies in order to make them look good. For instance, here this Vitebsk lies this way and Polotsk this way. I rather have Polotsk like this and Vitebsk like that. Just because it looks prettier. I don't like border gore that much, but sometimes border gore is necessary. Certainly if you set yourself a certain goal that you want to achieve. I think my son got beaten up. Yeah, he did. We need to really aid our son. He needs our help. Without our help, he is not going to survive this war. Where we have already won this war. I do this only in order to reset, by the way, the man with no titles, because otherwise the guy that I just gave title to, this one would have shown up in that list. It's a little bit of a bug. I'm not sure even to call it a bug, but yeah, I wouldn't even, otherwise would not know what other term to use for this. Come on. I just want to grab my armies. I want to go to... Oh! People! Wait! That was a bad engagement. But we're putting people here in the slaughterhouse without 13th of February. We're coming too late, people. Oh, no, we're still putting people in the meat grinder. Perpetual meat grinder this now is. These men, we're getting constantly replenished, but finally, now that I come with like a significant amount, we can finally defeat them. But before that, it was just a meat grinder where they constantly pulverized our troops. Please don't all stand on my face. I will get a lot of attrition, and I don't like a lot of attrition. Well, there we lost a lot of men already. We just lost, yeah, about 1,000. Both to battle and attrition, but still, that was bad. I don't like that. It must be winter again. Yes, no, it's not winter. Why is attrition so bad here? I don't know. 4.2? Oh, we're probably just over or something like that. Well, let's just siege this down. Put the speed up. Raise on the roof. Uh-huh. Why would you do this? I'm not gonna abandon my siege. That would be nuts. That would be nuts. And I'm not doing it. Oh well, whatever. It will not significantly deter the war score. Who are you? You are allies. Must be that he is married to... Sometimes I click too fast for my own good, and then that type of thing happens. But oh well. A minor inconvenience. Yeah, he is. Yep. He is, his older brother is married to the daughter of this guy, hence they are allies. Hence they're coming to aid him in the war. I got somebody that I can ransom. Don't mind if I do. Going to split my army in two so that I can siege that and take care of any incoming armies. Ooh, but that. It is another 800 men. We should be able to handle that. But if they combine and attack this army, I'm screwed. Oh, and again people are trying to kidnap me. I am really wondering if there's a plot against my life. I am really starting to wonder if that is true. Ah, my son gained temperate on his own. That's very good. Not that temperate is like a superb trait. But +2 stewardship certainly isn't a bad trait. They're trying to siege something back, but they don't have the man. That's what this little symbol indicates. Though I assume most people that arrive on my channel will probably know this game already. But then again, it's always good to give some little explanation. It's also why I'm not smacking down this army. Smack, 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 smack. I'm not doing that. Uh-oh. We have a dangerous faction. Lower tribal organization. I am not pleased by that. Also, because you have, relatively speaking, few men to your vassals, because your vassal armies are not added to your army, they seem to quickly want to revolt. Like, let me try and explain it in a little clearer sense. This is what the game considers to be my troop count, 3,978. But it are my troops, and I have 0 from vassals. So when a faction arises, people saying, we should band together and try and get our ruler to change this law, then it considers it very quickly already to be like, hey, we have more men than our king or duke or whoever is their vassal liege, because in tribals you see less back. And there somebody died in the dungeons of someone. Well, that's not good. So because you seem to have less men relatively, factions occur quicker. You can definitely see now if I pause that giving away this land goes quicker. So I'm doing this for your own good. I know I'm paused the game, I'm sorry, but this is actually for your own good. To make sure that these videos don't go on forever and ever and ever. Though I'm sure you would want to, right? Right. Hey. So we're waiting on the end of this war, and that's I think that would be a good time to end the video, so that we can see that the amazing amount of land that my son will gain. It's now 100%. He should peace out, and he has a revolt on its own. He has one at least. He has a big land, and he has a revolt on his own. I think that revolt and that war will be for the next episode. I thank you for watching. This was the beta plan.